another episode of The Dumbest Thing I've Ever Done. I'm Nicola Foti. You're watching Soundly Awake. If you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here, thanks for coming back. Sorry for screaming in your ear. I know lots going on in the world. We don't really need that. Actually, what do I mean? Everything's normal. I had a totally normal trip to the grocery store today. So we're going to jump right into the dumb stuff. Also, if you didn't see the last episode, it was... Hello? Also, if you didn't see the last episode, it was... I don't want to say the word without being demonetized. It was COVIDian in nature. So we're going back to pre-COVIDian times. Also, there's intermittent construction outside of my window. I'm a hairstylist, and one thing that scars me is this time I cut a woman's hair. She came in and asked for a Farrah Fawcett shag, and I was like, cool, give me a second, and had to Google who she was. I was born in 98, forgive me. So, long story short, she came in wanting Farrah Fawcett and ended up looking like Joe Dirt. It's been 3 years. I hope she's doing well. I hope she's doing well as well. I think sometimes when we have a bad haircut, it makes the next good haircut mean that much more. So really, I think you did her a favor. My mom, if you didn't know, is a hairdresser. She, when I was little, cut my hair once and cut literally my ear. I bled. Moving on. Clearly I haven't. I thought I didn't have a good story, but then I remembered I had a childhood proclivity for sticking things in electrical sockets. We went over this, I think, in the first episode. Blair said, when I was a kid, I put a bobby pin in an electrical socket. I got an electrical burn. And then I did it again. Wow. Blair, it's electric. Oh, that was shocking. And then several episodes after that. You can watch the playlist right here. I know you're not doing anything else. Back to the electrocution. When I was about 4, I decided I wanted to be like my dad, who was an electrician, and that I needed to fix things. My tool of choice was a bobby pin.
I put a bobby pin in an electrical socket.
One day, I decided the TV was broken. There was some sort of outlet on the front, and I stuck the bobby pin in it. It gave the tiniest of shocks, but it didn't hurt, and I had fixed the TV, so I didn't tell anyone. A few days later, I decided my mom's lighted mirror... Oh my god, there's multiple. A few days later, I decided my mom's lighted makeup mirror was also broken. This appliance, for some reason, had a full-on electrical socket like you'd find in the wall on the front. I guess so you could plug your curling iron or something into it. Well, I stuck my bobby pin into it, and it gave me a very large shock. I screamed, ran out, and I guess the lights had flickered because my dad asked if the blue snake bit me. I was in shock, no pun intended, that he knew what had happened. The electricity running through the metal pin left a scar and a reminder on my hand that maybe I'm not cut out to be an electrician after all. And that's fine. It wasn't a shocking turn of events, but in a way it was. When I was about 13 years old, my younger cousin and I went to a church youth event at a roller skating rink. Though I had previously gone to these myself many times before, it was actually my cousin's first time. I remember she had brought a friend, and they were both just kind of sat outside the rink, skates on, refusing to really get up and try to skate because they were afraid of falling. So me, trying to be encouraging and at least being competent enough to somewhat move around the rink without falling on my butt, decided to show them that there was nothing to fear at all. I just realized that I read that backwards, but it's the same meaning, it's fine. I then proceeded to push off from the ledge way too hard, immediately lost my balance, my left leg going directly underneath me, and the right going out in front. I had a pretty clean spiral fracture up the entire length of my tibia. I don't remember the exact chain of events after that, but I recall going out on a stretcher and was told that literally no one skated for the rest of the night after that. You left a lasting impression. You absolutely scarred children for life. They are completely afraid of skates till today. And they don't know why. They don't remember. But it was you.
So, like, remember that girl who went skating? She's that girl.
No! Oh my gosh, you're that girl.
It wasn't that, oh, she's that girl. It's a, oh, she's that girl.
You're healed now, so that's fine, right? Old trauma. Doesn't matter. It was our high school sports fest. I'm so glad our high school didn't have one of those. And if they did, I wouldn't have gone. And I was playing for my senior class's volleyball team. We were in the heat of playing it off in the court, and the ball was flying over to our side. Heroic me decided to covet said ball and shouted, "Mine!" and instead of volleying the ball like a normal person, my mind left my body and I caught the ball with my hands. I provided a sufficient amount of laughs for everyone that day, including the referee. I feel like volleyball was like one of my favorite things to play in gym class, but I also remember it like just coming out with like welts on my forearms after doing, what's this called?
Volleying.
Oh, this is volleying. Oh, that's volleying. Got it. I jumped off the side of our in-ground pool backwards because I watched my older sibling do it, except I didn't jump. I stepped. I stepped off the side of the pool and then promptly fell down on the side of the pool, catching my chin on the concrete side. I had my mouth open as I was falling, and when my chin hit the side, it slammed my mouth shut and I bit off 85% of my bottom lip.
I thought this was the stupidest thing, the most horrifying thing I've ever done.
I don't know if you notice my mouth just trying to like get that over with as soon as possible. And I bit off 85% of my bottom lip. Let's rewind a moment. It slammed my mouth shut and I bit off 85% of my bottom lip and chipped/broke several teeth. My lip had to be sewn back on, and now when I roll my lip up, you can see the scars where my teeth bit through my lip. A bunch of my top teeth are fake or mostly fake. I was 8. Tamara Moongraves.
Tamara, girl. Tamara, honey.
This is one of the more traumatizing ones. I don't know if you noticed or felt that. I felt that. It hit different, especially for Tamara. I'm glad they were able to sew back on, and I'm glad fake teeth exist, but oh my god, I would not want to have that experience. Here's a story. I may have told this before. Whatever, here it is. I was on vacation once, and I was in the ocean with my cousin, Linda. So, me and my cousin Linda in the ocean. Out in the middle, it's like a shallow one where you can walk pretty far out, and it's still like only up to your waist. So we're like pretty far out. And she has to go inside. I think she has to pee or something. She's like, are you gonna stay? I'm gonna go in. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna stay. So as she's walking out, mind you, I think I'm like, am I 11? I don't remember. I get scared because I'm like, she's leaving and that means I'm gonna be here by myself, and I thought I was strong enough to handle that, but I'm not. So she's like almost out and I go to follow her. So I'm just walking, going. It starts feeling a little ominous, okay? I don't know if it's because like I felt the shadow of like a 12-foot wave behind me. I felt it and I was almost out. The thing about this specific beach was that where the waves crashed, it was covered in like little tiny rocks and like shells and broken sharp things, like the kind where you're like eating out. The wave comes and here she is, and here she the wave. She the cousin is over here. So I'm here, the wave whoop, scoops me right up. I washing machine my ass over the broken rocks and shells. Scrape my chin. I could feel my heels touch my back, and I'm just chin first, just grinding. So I cut this part of my chin. I mean, I have a beard now, so I don't think you can see it. Did it work? Can you see it? Anyway, I still have a scar there, and that's the closest I've gotten to Tamara's situation. I almost had to get stitches and I didn't, so not even close. They just put a little butterfly band-aid on it, and I just had to be extra careful when I went back in the ocean. Although there was blood in the crashing zone, and so it looked like there was a shark attack. Next. Talking about riding bikes with eyes closed, and then they put a smiley face. I was about 7 years old, and a boy in my class came to school with a cast around his leg which was broken. Told us the story that his leg got caught in his wheel while riding his bicycle. Smiley, smiley, smiley. I thought it was super cool how everyone was signing their names on it. That day, riding my bicycle home from school, eyes open, I was trying to jam my leg into my wheel while riding so I could get a cast as well. Not knowing about pain and stuff, of course. I jammed it several times into my front wheel and of course instead flew tumbling to the ground. Not really being hurt though. Not getting the plaster cast that I wanted. Is anyone grasping how dumb this looked and was? This is one of those dumb stories that could have ended so much worse. Listen, we're going back to Tamara's story for a moment. Okay, yes, dumb on a level where like maybe you should have like jumped a little bit further out. You know what I'm saying? That was like, didn't know that I was that close to the edge. So like dumb in a different way. This was I want to intentionally get a cast. And then not only that, you failed. You failed. You failed. And honestly, probably the best failure one can have. When I was 6, I heard the F word from a neighbor. I didn't know it was a bad thing. So I come home and told my sister, fuck you. There was a family gathering that time, and my entire family was shocked, grandparents included. To say the least, I wasn't allowed to play outside for a week, but now that I'm older, the F word is my favorite thing to say. Gold. Put it right into my veins. We don't curse in this house.
Honey, you are a curse.
When I was 5 or 6, I saw my dad put what I thought was a full bar of chocolate in the medicine cabinet. Oh no! Did I like chocolate? Heck yes. I snuck into the medicine cabinet later and ate the whole bar. Sadly, it was an X-Lax. My dad was kind and brought in a TV tray with a pillow and things I could do while I spent an entire 24 hours on the toilet. This was empty. Wow. Wow. A cleansing experience, I'm sure. Oh, goodness me. I'm so grateful. I hope everyone is, out here. No. I hope everyone is in there. Special thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon. Patreon.com/soundlyawake. We're almost at 50 patrons. And if you have $2 or more to spare a month, which, trust, I understand if you don't. Once we get to 50, Ken is gonna destroy me on camera.
That sounds very sexual.
I mean, by putting makeup on my face and styling me. So, stay tuned for that. Special thank you to Shannon Lemon, David Williams III, and Melissa Braceno. If you want to watch more episodes of The Dumbest Thing We've Ever Done, please click the link in the description box. It's there. It's the playlist of all of them, including the last episode, which was COVIDian in nature. Ooh, my neck is sweating. I gotta open these windows. I gotta put up this hair. I gotta go.